well, obviously a nice question. Why did Ringo drop by during the recording of the album?
Because he likes the Zutons. It was in American Rolling Stone.
Yeah.
And he said, they asked him what modern bands he likes, and he said, I like the Zutons, the Magic Numbers, and Feist, is it? But
why? Why?
I don't know. He said because the hippies, the happy hippies, and I love that.
Okay.
So I don't know what that means. But they said they're always smiling, and I like that, which is, you know, could be true. It is true. So he just came in. I think he was meant to surprise us.
Yeah.
But
you were saying, oh, who's that guy?
No, I think he was meant to come in, and we weren't meant to know about it. But at the time when he came, people were coming and going out the studio, and the producer George said, "You stay here today." And everyone was like, why? We want to go and do this, we want to go and do that. They're doing saxophone for hours, we don't need to be here. We want to go and walk around Hollywood kind of thing. They said, because Ringo was coming. So then, you know, we stayed and said hello. But I didn't really know what to say to him. It's kind of like, you don't want to talk about the Beatles to someone who's been a Beatle for the last 40 odd years. But what was weird about it was I think he would have been up for talking about the Beatles, just like stick the camera on.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
The first question. Yeah, so what's like being a Beatle? This question has been asked 1,000 times.
Well, he looked like, it got a bit awkward for me with him at one point, because I didn't know what to say. And I could see it in his face that he was like, well, you know, you're going to ask me something kind of thing. And I was like, well, I don't know what to ask you, you know.
But what is then the best question that you did ask him? If you look back on it.
I can't remember. I can't. He came in the studio, we listened to a couple of songs.
Okay.
And he was doing his tap on his foot, and we filmed it. And he does this thing where he's listening and he's doing the drums with his hands like this. And then he goes, "Ba-do-ba-do," like that on this video. And it's funny.
Okay. Well then...
Is that it?
Sorry, no. One or two more questions. Well, then I have to ask, 1st of June, I think you met Paul McCartney. Yeah. Was it like strange too, or?
No, he was a bit more chatty. He had more to say, really. He was going on about harmonies, close harmonies.
Okay.
And I said, we were talking to him, saying like, you know, we tried to learn this Beatles song, but there was always this part in it where you and John sing this bit.
What song was it?
I can't remember. It was either If I Fell in Love with You, or I think it was... No, I can't remember what song it is. If I did...
If I Fell in Love with You.
I think it's either that one or what. It's one like that.
Okay.
But there's this really high bit in the middle, and we were talking about the Everly Brothers, and when he had to leave, and we were just talking about it, and he said, "Oh, that's talent, that lad," and like started laughing and walked out the room with it. And I thought it was funny, but I think other people could have thought, you know, twat, what the fuck's he doing? But I thought he was dead funny.
Okay.